Beautiful morning to you. I am making this video because, as I've told you before, I want to take you with me on my journey. I think mainly because a lot of people are going through a lot of the same things I am. They just don't have the information to let them know what's really going on. And so it might seem a bit heavy at times. So I don't know, I feel called to share. Some people do, some people don't. I understand there's people that hear all this beautiful information and they hold it inside like the beautiful treasure that it is. And don't get me wrong, I hold it like a treasure, but I can't fight the urge to share. It is what I am called to do, so it's what I'm doing. Never knowing really if I'm doing it right. And mind you, I will be putting it into books, and I've already actually gotten that started because I manifested a wonderful computer that was perfect in every way. Mind you, I started this great little GoFundMe, which was awesome, and I didn't know how much I would need for what I needed, and I had only gotten a portion of what I needed, but of course it turned out to be exactly the amount that I needed for the computer that I had found, with all of the bells and whistles that I needed. So, and by the way, that was only like $300. No, actually, it was I think 230 or something. And I had only made, I think, 200 from my GoFundMe, and then I randomly got a beautiful $22 donation from a close friend. Well, I consider them close because I know them from all sorts of places, but we've actually never met. But yeah, so some awesome stuff happened there. But anyway, so I'm wanting to share with you guys the kind of things that are going on right now. I know you guys understand that something is taking place, you're just not sure what. And I'm imagining that there's a lot of you going through a lot of emotional upheavals, if you will. I'm not going to get into the details about how it comes from the stars and how it's been a plan for eons and how this is not a new gift that we have. It's just a new awareness of it. But in your life, things are going to happen that are going to create a certain feeling within you. And it's almost 100% that whatever experience that you're having or the feelings that come along with it originated long before you can remember. I mean, it could have been in your childhood, but it could have been, lifetimes prior to this one. But each thing will bring out the feelings within you that need to be healed. I know it's really hard to believe, how could me seeing this dude punch this other guy in the face have anything to do with me? But whatever feeling it brought out of you, and of course the people that experience the fight itself, they have some deeper stuff to go on, but even the witnesser of said situation has something within them. Whatever feeling you have in that moment in time when you see that happen is the feeling that needs to be addressed and then noticed and then loved. And I'm going to give you an example of this because sometimes it's really difficult to try and explain without using my personal experience. So I'm going to do that. Hi, baby girl. Meanwhile, I have the dog and the kid and everything going on at the same time. So if I have to cut out, you'll know why. But so I'm going through this life situation right now. Normal situations that people go through, a separation in a relationship. Mind you, we are still very much best friends and always have been and always will be. In fact, it's been said he was a best friend of mine in another lifetime. But anyway, we had just experienced a breakup recently. And I process things well. So I have not been walking around, mind you, feeling bad, because I understand I have a choice, and I knew that everything that's happening is a learning experience. So I was just trying to learn as much as I could. Meanwhile, not really being authentic with the aspects of me that kind of needed to grieve the loss of my companion and things like that. I see you, you're okay. She's pretended to fall. But I can see that there's always something going on, so I'm always looking for it. And sometimes I guess I get a little bit too fake it till you make it. And I'm not authentic with my heart. And I'll tell you what happens when that happens, at least to me. So I have had this issue with sciatica. Mind you, I am 40 years old now, and I've been having sciatic issues since I was 28. And I mean of severe, extreme levels, like not being able to walk at times, which is a little bit ridiculous.
Mama,
Yes.
button.
Oh, okay, go push a button for me. Will you push a button? Thank you. Okay, so now my button's pushed, so I can totally, fully go on. I love you so much. So in life, these things happen, and they happen, and you don't even know what's going on inside. And sorry, I lost track for a second, but I'm back. So my body reacts to my emotions. So the severe sciatica issues, they get pretty debilitating, all stem from emotional stuff that I'm carrying, and it's actually pretty mind-blowing. I made it to this realization today. I'm so grateful for seeing this connection, and grateful for this experience and what it's brought out of me. But it turns out, because my body has been magically healing lately, and I can't even tell you the levels of changes that have gone on in my life, to the simple thing. And all I'm doing is saying a prayer to some feelings in my heart when they come up, okay? So I don't know exactly what it is I'm cleaning when I'm cleaning energy, but whatever it is I've been cleaning has taken away all of my fear to do all sorts of different stuff. Sing out loud in front of people. Oh my God, I have never been able to do that. And I thought it was freaking amazing that I was able to even sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, how I wonder what you are. I never could have done that before. That might seem like a simple little thing, but I am cleaning blockages, okay? This is like real deal stuff here, people. It's just like blowing my mind. So in this situation, this emotional thing, my sciatica came back. Oh, my point before that was that my body's been healing to where I actually have painlessness at times with my medication, mind you, but I mean, I was fully medicated and in such a level of pain still just last month that, yeah, it was pretty mind-blowing. And now to say that I have pain-free times with my medication, and as I work through stuff, it gets better and better. But anyway, going through this process, my sciatica just started coming back hardcore in the last several days. And so I started doing my research like I do, and going within, and also checking around to figure out what kind of metaphysical things my body is trying to tell me, if that's even the way that you use that word. But my body is trying to tell me something. So guess what my body's trying to tell me? When you have sciatic issues or lower back issues, that is stemming from not feeling supported. And this could stem to all sorts of different places, not being supported by family members when you lose somebody, or not being supported by somebody that you know in a decision you're making. The other thing that's tied to is abandonment, okay? In learning this, my mind and heart went someplace very magical. and a bit painful. The first time I ever had sciatica was after my mother's suicide, 12 years ago. I can't even tell you how much sense this makes. And you know why it makes sense? Because this is what's going on. Mind you, you don't have to have a physical pain. Physical pains and diseases and things like where my body has been in the past are where your body gets when you've stored this energy in these areas that they like to cling on to. And it is scientific fact that certain emotions pick certain areas. It's just the way it is. So you can research it. If I have a headache on this side of my head, what am I emotionally holding on to? Is this crazy shit? Don't even pass this off like woohoo, because this is really going on. I'm watching my world change. So be aware that everything in your life is trying to tell you something. So just flow with the emotions that happen in your life experiences and let them take you where they will, because your heart is asking for healing. Now listen to it. I love you guys so much. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.